Hey guys, Noah here. Welcome back to my channel. But if you guys are new here, then hey, welcome to my channel. Today, I'm just gonna do a quick repotting. Actually, it's probably not gonna be quick because I have a lot of plants to repot, but I'm really excited because my houseplants have been struggling lately. I have a lot of them with issues. I have the worst fungus gnat infestation. I know a lot of people have fungus gnat problems, but like mine has been getting extreme to the point where they're like crawling all over the pots. So I've been trying different methods for that to get rid of them. And I've also been having spider mite. I had a huge spider mite breakout in all my syngoniums. It's been stressful, and I do have a few plants here now that are struggling. I'm pretty sure a lot of them just need to be up potted, and I also had an issue with my plants getting too much sunlight now. I have I don't even know, I think it's an east facing window, and it gets a ton of light, like from I want to say like 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. It's just blaring on the window. They're getting pretty much full sun at that point for a long time. And I think it's just too much for some of my plants here in Houston. It's just so hot and they're just getting too much light, I believe. So anyways, with that all being said, I have a lot to repot, but I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching my videos. I recently had someone say that my video was too short, which is actually such a nice compliment because that means you want to see more from me. So this video is probably going to be pretty long, so buckle down, get a cup of coffee, which I should have done, and let's get to repotting. So, the first thing that I want to repot is actually this dapsis pictus that I have right here. It's been, okay, you guys are gonna laugh at me. It has this huge long vine with no leaves on it. Like it just keeps pushing out a longer and longer vine. And I was kind of like, oh, that's weird. Maybe something's wrong with this vine. But no, now it's doing it on this vine as well. Just pushing out no leaves and just a vine. And I looked underneath and it definitely needs to be up potted. It's growing roots out of its pots, so I'm gonna put it in a bigger pot and give it a little trim just to encourage new growth. I'm not gonna up pot it too much. I'm going to go from, I guess it's better to see in the bottom, from this one to this. So like a 4-inch pot to a 5-inch pot is really not a huge difference, but I don't want it to just be growing roots all the time. I want it to push out leaves. So yeah, let's go ahead and take this one out. I feel like I did water this one recently, but it should be fine. Oh my god. Look at that. Yeah, that needed up potting badly. Wow, it's growing all over the side of the pot. I'm lagging it, you guys. It's because I got a new job and I've been working a lot, so I haven't had too much time. Like usually I just focus on my plants and check on them daily, and I have not been able to do that. So yeah, I think it's gonna be nice in this bigger pot, and we're gonna trim it to try to encourage new growth. How are you guys doing? How's everyone's summer? I feel like it's summer. I don't know if it started yet. I'm enjoying mine. It's really hot here in Texas. It's crazy hot. I think I'm gonna have a pool day soon, which will be nice. We don't get pool days in California because nobody has a pool, I feel like, unless you live in a really, really nice building. There's not really pools in a lot of buildings in California, so pool days are rare. I'm excited for that. Oh, I should have brought a watering jug so I could water these. I'm gonna have to get up and grab one. This actually looks better in the bigger pot too, but at least it's healthy. It's got a great root system. So much better. You can't see roots growing out of the bottom. I'm going to trim off these leafless vines. I will propagate them, like I'm not just gonna toss them just because you never know. I put it right there, and it has a node on the the leafless vine has a bunch of nodes, so I will stick that in water. I actually have a little water thing right here, and the other leafless vine as well. Just no use in having all these leafless vines. Oh, this one is also pretty leafless. It's got one lonely leaf at the end, so I'm gonna trim that too. Might as well get all of this in water. Might be able to make a new plant with that. I'm gonna go grab my watering jug, so BRB. So one of the things I've been doing to try to combat fungus gnats is I put mosquito bits in here, and then I fill it up with water and I let it steep for a few hours. It's like mosquito bit tea to get rid of the fungus gnats because they lay eggs in the soil. So even when you get rid of the mature ones, then the babies will still hatch. So you gotta really treat the soil. So I like this method as opposed to like hydrogen peroxide. Just feels better. So yeah, I think this one's gonna be super happy with just being up potted. Like, it already looks happier without the leafless vines and all that. So there's this guy. It looks so much better. Like, it just looks better. I don't know how to explain it. I'm gonna give it a little bit more water because the roots are pretty long. So yeah, I do it with this mosquito bits. You know what? I did add some mosquito bits to my soil mixture, but I'm gonna add more. Added more mosquito bits, and this guy's done. I'm gonna put it off to the side. All right, so yeah, I have a lot to repot. Like, even when I went up to go get this mosquito bit tea or mosquito bits, I noticed a few more plants that I could be repotting that would probably be beneficial. So I may do this video in 2 parts, we'll see. But right now I'm gonna do this Monstera adansonii. I actually recently did a video down potting it, and it grew all these leaves because it had like 1/3 of this, and it's great because it encouraged it to grow new leaves, but now it is starting to grow out of the pot. I don't know if you guys will be able to see that. But we are going to give this a bigger pot. I'm going to take it out first and then decide what size pot. Yeah, the roots are definitely overgrown. So I'm unsure about this one, what size pot to give it. I have, let me see here, I have this one. I just think it's so ugly, but it may be the perfect size because it's like similar in diameter, but it's longer, which is good. And then I have this one, but it's like, I think too long. So I think I'm gonna have, oh wait, you know what? I have this one, but it's like the same depth, just wider. So no, I think it needs the longer one. I think we're gonna have to go with the ugly one. I just don't have like a cute cover pot for it. But we'll figure something out later. I'll have to go to Home Goods or something. All right, let's give it some soil at the bottom. I may also trim this one. I'm not sure. It is getting pretty long, which I like. Yeah, that's great. So it's got 2 scoops of soil under there to be able to grow. I want to actually angle some of this differently so that it just looks better. Wow, this plant did really well in being down potted. So I'm gonna kind of angle them all around the pot so that it'll just look a lot fuller, and then add soil in the middle. I've taken so many cuttings from this plant. Like, I've made tons of plants from this one baby. So I'm very, very happy with her. She's super healthy. Just gotta make sure I'm taking care of her. I should probably fertilize soon, but it will get some nutrients from this new soil that I'm giving it. So you know what I love is when you guys give me things that you want to see from me. Like, people say I want repotting videos, and you know, I always do what you guys ask for. So if you guys have any requests, definitely let me know in the comment section down below. I'm so happy to do what you guys want, because that's why I'm here, is to share my journey, my plant journey with you guys. Don't hesitate to leave a comment. I love comments. Even when they're like criticism, I find them very, very helpful, because then I can adjust what I'm doing and create better content for you guys. So I'm going to give this one a water with the mosquito bit tea. It also has mosquito bits in the soil, so the water will activate that as well. These plants that I'm all repotting now don't seem to have any fungus gnats, so I think I'm doing better with the fungus gnats. Like, I think I'm getting them under control. The tea is, I think, what's really doing it though. All right, so that's this one. It's all done. It looks really good. There's leaves now coming from all sides of the pot, which it wasn't before, so that's nice. And you know what? I could probably use this as a cover pot for now. Yeah, that looks better. I'm gonna just leave it like that so that I could still hang this up and it'll just be black. It won't be like red. All right, 2 down, you guys. I need to do my Enjoy, but before I get to that, I think I'm gonna do this neon Pothos that I have. So I actually bought this one a few months ago and it has not even given me one new leaf at all, nothing. So I'm thinking it needs a smaller pot because I'm thinking it's focusing on root growth and not leaf growth. So I'm going to look at it, see what it looks like, also give it some of my fresh soil because this is not my soil, this is what I purchased it in. I'm thinking it may even do well in something as small as this. So I'm going to look at it first and see and then decide. So, and also I only have to water it like once every 3 weeks, which is insane. So it's telling me the pot's too big. Let's see. The roots look good, but yeah, look how small they are and they were in this huge pot. So it's just unnecessary. I think this is going to be a lot more fitting. And if you guys want to stay updated, then definitely make sure you follow my Instagram because you'll be able to see this one grow now. I'll post updates of it after this video goes up and show you guys where it's at. Because this video is probably going to go up in like 2 weeks. So hopefully by then, maybe I'll have a new leaf for once. I literally not one single new leaf since I bought this like 3 or 4 months ago. Definitely make sure you follow my Instagram because it's super nice to be updated when you watch videos like this. I feel like you get invested and you're like, well, what happened to that plant? At least I always think that when I watch other people's videos. So, wow, this is pretty waterlogged too and pretty dry. Like really dry. I think that it was saying wet, but I was probably checking the bottom of the pot and I should have been checking the top of the pot because it's super dry. Like this needs to be watered. Wow, that's crazy. All right, and I'm going to use my fresh soil for this. I'm surprised that like places put their plants in such big pots. Like, do they not want it to grow? I feel like the more it grows, the more you could sell it for. I don't know why they do that. Maybe that's how it comes when they like order from a wholesaler. I don't know. This is way better though. Way better. Like I can't even tell you how much happier it looks already. And it's not so bunched together. It's more spread out in this pot. Looks really, really nice. It just makes me happy to see my plants doing better, you know? And when I walk by my plants and they like look like they need repotting, it makes me sad if I don't have time to do it. Like I just want to do it. All right, so that's that. It looks more full because it's in a smaller pot and it needed to be in a pot like this, honestly. All right, I'm going to give it a drink because this was super dry. So sorry, my camera stopped recording for a little bit, but all I did was water this guy. It's all done. And I dumped the soil that I had in here just to give myself the clean working space. Next up, I'm going to do my Pothos Enjoy. This is her, she's huge. I think this is like a 10-inch pot that she's in. I think the roots are outgrowing it and I don't have a bigger pot. So what I'm gonna do is separate it and put it into a few pots. I think that's what I'm gonna do, but let me take it out first and look at it. I don't know if you guys will be able to see that there are roots coming out from the bottom. So I think this is also one of the plants that the sun is affecting negatively. So I moved it into a less sunny space recently. It's gonna be hard to get it out of here. Oh wow, that was easy actually. That was a lot easier than I thought. So yeah, there's roots at the bottom. Let me break up this soil. I actually don't have many plants this big, so I haven't really repotted that many that are this big. So this is gonna be a learning experience for sure. I'm actually surprised that the roots are this long because when I propagate this plant, it takes forever for the roots to get long. So it's kind of nice to know that it's pretty healthy. There's some like dead leaves in this bunch that I'm taking out while I'm doing this. I'm getting soil all over myself. That's just part of it. So if I do want to separate this plant into multiple plants, I'm really gonna have to break up this root ball. And I'm gonna speed it up for you guys because it's gonna be super boring. I don't know how I'm gonna separate this, you guys. It's so stuck. I've been working at it for a while, and I'm gonna just have to break some of the roots off. Like, there's nothing I could do. I feel so bad. I hear it cracking. Oh no, this might be a bad idea. Oh my god, these roots are insane. It's also pretty waterlogged. Like, this needed to be repotted no matter what. All the soil stuck in the middle. All right, I have this side coming undone, but I did have to break off a lot of the roots. But I think it'll survive because it still has so many healthy roots. So I've got this. It's basically just one long vine actually, but it's got a ton of good roots. So I'm gonna probably repot this. I'll see how many I want to put together. However many, let's see what I can get out of here before we decide. I really had to break that one off, so I'm probably gonna have to keep doing that. It almost seems like it's just like a few long vines. It's hard to tell. But that one was just one long vine. This is nuts. All right, here's the next piece. It looks like 1, 2, 3 strands, but it's got a good bunch of leaves, so I'll probably make this one pot. Oh, this piece just came out easily, so this will probably go with that first strand that we pulled out. And then maybe this will stay together. I feel like this can go back together in a big pot. Yeah, that seems like a good idea to me. I mean, it probably doesn't need a pot this big. I wonder if this one would be too small. No, I think this would be good. I'm gonna put it into this pot. We broke off a lot of roots, so this plant's gonna be working on its root system for a while, so I'm definitely not new leaves anytime soon, but that's fine. I just want it to heal. So we got some soil in there. This is like a 6-inch pot, I'd say. And I'm just trying to shove all the roots back into the pot because they're just so mixed in with the leaves. Get in there. All right, that should be good. Now I'm gonna add soil. There's this like long vine of nothing. I'm gonna take it off. So it looks like this, and it has 2 leaves on it. Some random roots. I almost feel like I want to propagate this and stick it into water later, so I might do that. I hope this plant doesn't struggle just because I broke so many of the roots off. I'll update you guys on my Instagram, of course. All right, so there we have this one. That was not easy. That was definitely difficult. So let me water it. Water this one. I'm gonna set it off to the side. We still have some more to pot up. I need to dump this again. This is why I never have soil, because I just throw it all away, but I don't know, something about reusing it doesn't feel right. All right, so we have a bunch right here, and then we've got this. Didn't we have more? This is dead. What's going on here? Oh, this one. So I'll put those 2 together and then this one bunch together. And I think I'll do a 5-inch pot. Yeah, that'll be perfect. Man, I still have so many more plants I could repot. Like, when I got up right now to dump the soil, I saw my peace lily and I was like, oh, should look at the roots on that. Because I haven't in a while and she's kind of not been doing great. I guess it's spring. You should expect to have to repot a lot of plants, but I have a huge houseplant collection. If you guys don't know, I have like, I want to say over 75 plants at this point, and I've gotten rid of a few, so maybe I don't have, I think I still probably have around 70. So it's not easy to check on 70 plants every day. And some of the plants now have been needing to be watered like almost daily or every other day. So I think that that's, you know, I mean, I know that's a sign that they probably need bigger pots. So a few of them we're getting to today, and then I'll have to probably do another repot with me video to get all the rest of my plants that I need to repot. I'll probably do it sometime this week. Not sure exactly when. Wow, this looks so cute now, like in its little pot. All right. And then the next one, I may have to give it an even smaller. No, this is a lot of roots. This could be in a 5-inch pot, I believe. Yeah, that'll be fine. My favorite part about repotting is like you can place it wherever you want in the pot so that the pot looks the way you want it to look. I love that because sometimes they just get sloppy looking and you're like, what is that leaf doing over there? Like, you know, I want it on the other side. So I love that about repotting. I feel like my arm's gonna get strong from all this scooping up soil. Like, ah. All right, there we have this one. The other thing that I wanted to repot is I grabbed this Begonia maculata. It's soaking wet, like I just watered it today, this morning, but it has been struggling. Like I need to clean it up. I need to just take off all this brown stuff. I could do that right now. Not struggling, I can't say it's struggling. I've just taken so many cuttings from it that it's growing from every which way. But I also, the hard part with this one is I water it only with filtered water. When I don't, it just struggles. So I'm gonna have to make some tea with regular water instead of tap water. It's just more work. My camera hates me today. It died while I was talking about the begonia, but I put it away. I'm not gonna repot it right now just because it's too wet. So I'm going to do another repot with me video, so stay tuned for that. Definitely make sure you subscribe to my channel. I put out new videos every single Thursday and Sunday, so you don't want to miss out on those. I do have some fun content coming your way, so definitely make sure you stick around. And that's going to be the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Are you guys repotting a lot of stuff right now for the spring? Let me know, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye guys, love ya.